Hi, I'm Anarchy from the Cariboo Chilcotin Child Development Center in Williams Lake. And this is our art project of the week that we're going to do, and I'm going to be doing it with my co-worker Tracy.
Just a very quick project for Mother's Day coming up this weekend. It's all supplies that we found again out in nature. That's kind of going to be a little bit of a running theme. This project just uses some wood. You can use driftwood or barn wood or anything that you find in your backyard. One of our other co-workers actually brought this in from his pile in the back. It might be a burn pile, it could be anything. You just have to make sure that you give it a good clean down from any dirt so that the paint will stick. We've got some rocks that we found just around the Child Development Center here. And I'm using acrylic paints. These are all from the dollar store, not expensive at all. We've got a glue gun, a few paintbrushes, a pencil for writing our words, and some extra glue sticks. And I think these sticks also came from out back at the Child Development Center when we were doing a bit of cleanup. So we'll get started. I've done this one in blue. What color would you like to use, Anarchy, for yours?
Green.
You use green?
This Hunter green.
Is a very quick process. So let me just show you real quick how I did this, Anarchy. I'm going to do mine in purple. I'm going to use some different colors from the original one. And this is my piece of wood. Now you'll see that I've got, this wood is kind of a little bit damaged, but that's going to work for us. I'll show you how. So your piece of wood does not have to be perfect at all. I'm going to take my paint, and one will give it a good shake because these things don't always mix very nice if they're not shook up. I'm going to make a very thin line right on my wood of any colors that I want to use. So I'm going to do pink on the top. I'm using purple on the bottom. Another.
You mix two colors together?
I'm going to mix three colors together because I'm going to use white as well.
Okay, I'm going to follow suit, but in different colors.
There you go. Because if you look at this one, you can see it's kind of green, blue, and white gives you that look. And this wood being old is going to absorb the paint a lot. So it's going to give you kind of like a water effect. So I'm using a big brush, a nice big kind of flat brush.
I'm going to put a little white at the top.
There you go. And I'm using it dry, and I'm going to go into my paint, and I'm just going to scrub it right into the wood. Just a back and forth motion, just scrub it right in there because it will get down into the grain of the wood. I'm not going to do my edges because we won't see those when they're done. And I'm even going to use the same brush and go right into my white. And just keep going back and forth, right into the purple. Just try to keep your lines going back and forth so you don't blend it too much. You want to be able to see those different shades in there. And just back, forth, very fast strokes, and just like that, our wood surface is covered. Pretty quick.
I'm going to take off some excess, I think.
Yes, well that's another step that I'm going to show you, Anarchy, because we're going to actually, once we get kind of what we want, we will get some paper towel. Piece for you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to just kind of roll it up, and I'm going to just scrub a little bit off. Just wipe it right in.
And this will help it dry.
This will definitely help it dry because you want your paint to be dry before we put our rocks on there. There we go. So the nice thing about using blocks of wood, if you can get some that are somewhat even, is when you stand them up, they'll be freestanding. So that's what my background is going to look like. And you can, when you rub your thing in, it actually gives you a little bit more texture.
Okay, I see some drippage on the end here. I'll wipe that off. Yeah.
So we'll just give the brushes a quick rinse so we don't have to worry about those because we're kind of done with the brushes. Well, the big brushes anyways. Oh. There you go. So we've got the rocks. We're going to just pick ones that look like we would like to have a flower shape and lay them on your painting the way you kind of want them to look before we start gluing, because once you glue, there's hard to get them apart.
Yeah, no going back. And when you go out in the woods as a family to collect all this stuff, it's really good family time. Enjoy the nature out there. And when you're out there, you can notice the smells of the forest and the sights and the sounds. Now all the birds are out, so you can notice all the birds singing. Yeah, and it's really calming. Very calming this time.
So I've got mine laid out, yours are laid out, and you'll notice too, like this groove that was in the wood where it wasn't quite perfect, it's going to work for us because that's where I'm going to put my stem, right in that groove.
Ah,
So it fits nice and tight in there.
so I'll have to break mine, it's a little long.
Yep. And then we'll use our glue gun. If you need a little bit of help with this, is where maybe Dad comes in if we're making this for a mom gift or
That's
a big
true.
brother or a sister, because you don't want to burn yourself. So, and all we'll do is put a little bit of glue. I needed a glue stick. Good to have extra glue sticks on hand so you don't run out.
I'm gonna borrow one of your rocks, maybe? No?
Yes, if there's one that works. So
Oh,
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
fun.
quickly glue those on. We'll finish that up after. I'm just gonna show you guys really quick. Our thing says, if moms were flowers, I'd pick you. You can say whatever you like. That's a really
finished with
nice little
this?
saying. I am, yeah. So I'm gonna use a pencil and quickly sketch that on there. Again, you might want to have someone help you write the words on. And then I'm going to use a small paintbrush with some white paint to paint those words on. If you're not comfortable with the painting of the words, you can use a Sharpie or a marker or something else to write your words on.
And this would be really good for school projects. I know a lot of students are doing their homework at home now instead of at school, doing their schoolwork at home. So this would be a really good art project for sure. These are really shaping up fast.
They are a very quick project, for sure.
Oh, I forgot to glue my middle rock.
So I'm going to let mine dry just a little bit more. I'm going to show you this finished one again, just because we're running out of time. That's what it could look like, and we have another one just for some inspiration. We would love to see your art projects at home. Please feel free to email us at the link below, and we will maybe post some of your pictures. You could be famous. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.